That one be from.
And at Tango Do's office, which other people were there?
Kati what Tango Do in Wagon that you want you want to shower. I cannot remember people, but I can only the person whom I took.
So you only remember the person who took oath, the commissioner. You don't remember any other person, not even anyone from Kawempe.
Ojjukira muntu yakubye ekirayiro tojjukira na muntu yenna yenna yava e Kawempe waliwo.
Thank you. Because someone came to this court and lied that you are together. Someone who is from Kawempe. So thank you for at least saying one truth today.
That one right. Yes.
So you've confirmed that you received the money from Natural Way for doing nothing, and you took this money.
No,
tayari yakakasiza koti.
And wakakasiza koti eno wafuna sente mutwalo
for doing nothing for Natural Way.
I know taba kuyo mukolera.
Nikaile chali amukolede.
Wali omukolera.
Simukolera ko mulimu gwonna sikyaliwa.
You have never worked for her. It's not my charity.
And you don't even up to now you don't know you don't know the reason why you got that money, and you didn't report anywhere.
Era paka kaitomanyi lwaki yakuwa omutwalo bwati wali reporting na report.
Ngamba no ndambulira ati yangamba na muntu ki yangamba kabonero.
She gave it to me and she told me to vote for umbrella.
Mr. Mwangu, on that time when you went to Zion, you didn't have anything to do there, you didn't have a motorbike there, you didn't have any work there. You only went to participate in a crime. You didn't go to vote because the voting was not at Zion.
Olunaku lwe wagenda mu parking ya Zion, wagendayo bugenzi nga tolina ki?
Teyalinayo mulimu,
tewalinayo
pikipiki,
tewalina
okujjako okugenda okubba Nakyolo.
Olunaku olwo nakeera ngenda kukola nenzita bwe kirindira mbeerawo buli lunaku naye nasanga Robert n'angamba
Now say you didn't have any work there.
kyakubuuza nti tewalinayo ky'ogenze kukolayo.
Neither was there any voting station there.
Tewaliwo kulonda awo.
nali ngenze teekawo piki yange ngende nnonde polling station ya mita 10 okuva awo paapingi okudda wangi.
That I just went there to park my motorcycle so that I go and vote.
Mr. Mwangu, look at paragraph 2 of your affidavit.
Kakati tunula ku kirayiro kyekyo. Nambe y'okweriya.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't
Let me ask you a question. When did you lose your national ID?
Ndiro wabu national ID yakubulako.
Nagwa ndowooza 2016.
I think around
2016.
Around 2016 is when I lost my ID.
Do you have a photocopy anywhere?
Naye nga tolina ku photocopy yayo wayokyesaamuko.
Next year is
I don't make a photocopy.
So for the whole of this year, you've not carried a copy of your ID?
Kuja omwaka guno gwonna totambuddeko na photocopy yange. Aba kiwandiiko kyonna kikwogera.
omwaka nafuna akakonge akalonda. Nafuna akakonge akalonda kalina. Voters card. Voters card.
Can we look at it?
Nakukoze.
Let's look at it.
Nakusimu kalina kwakaniza.
So, just a few more questions. Just two more questions for you before my colleague, and I'm mindful of Ahmed's time. My lord, we just pray for your kind. Would you get on the time?
What I'm saying, you centralize. One class should be a question. Because you know you used up your time yesterday. So let them pass on whatever concerns they have, then you conclude.
We stand guided, my lord, but just our kind request, because of the peculiar nature of the witness, we can be controlled on the time, my lord. It's just our kind indulgence. We can be controlled on the particular time.
Yes, pass on, and if your fellow colleagues have questions, let them pass on to you at the conclude.
Just lastly, I feel like this question. You know, Mr. Sentija, Ahmed prayed that today your Uganda is better than yesterday. So
Even once.
Mr. Mwambo, since 13, when you cast your vote to date, have you ever met Sylvia Natural?
Kati olunaku lwe wakuba akaluuko
Okuva
lwakwakaluuko nga 13 wali ozeemu okulabako ku Sylvia
Adamu nemulabako.
when
akusinga
and where?
wamulabirako
Abiri mwezi gwokuna.
Around 20th April. What?
Namulaba wandigirya
Monday.
Uganda Road waggulu amalungi.
And by this time, when you met, the Kawempe North, the winner of the Kawempe North election had been announced. When by the time you saw her again, the winner of the by-election had been announced.
Kati olwo olunaku lw'oyogeddeko lwamulaba omuwanguzi w'akalulu kano yali amaze okulangirirwa
Yali yamala dda
yamaladde okulangirirwa.
Okulangirirwa ssebo.
Who won that election?
Ani yasinga akaluba?
Simanyi kuba abalangirira be bamanyi okusinga.
I don't know. Those who declared they know better.
You don't know up to now, you who follows current affairs.
Bulizi
You said you
naye
don't know English, so it's for the translation. Or you somehow discovered.
manyimu era
Okay, you wait for the question because we're talking.
Yeah, and I'm not-
You who follows current affairs, up to now you don't know who was announced the winner.
Bwe agoberera amawulire agenda mu maaso mu ggwanga paka kati tomanyi gwe baalangirira ng'omuwanguzi
bitankwatako sibigenda nnyo mu maaso naye yali agana gasingira oyo ekyali wange.
things don't concern me, I don't make tolerance. But if it was Aganaga, I would make
My lord, my colleague has just one question.
My Lord, just one area. We've written so many, it becomes so disorderly. Be very brief. One, two questions. I'm obliged. My Lord, Samuel, yes, Mr. Chamber, do you have any evidence that you voted?
Oh, you know, Jesus will not organize Baronda.
Still for the Lord.
Is there any evidence? Okay.
Nina voters card.
The truth I voted, I have the voters card.
Confirm that there is no evidence anywhere proving that you actually voted, because it is key.
Kinono kikulu kakasa eri kooti obaddala walonda olina obujuzi bwateeka kooti eno bwakasandika I speak the truth.
Nalonda.
How many times have you voted?
Wakalonda emirundi
Yes.
wakalonda emirundi
Sigenda kujukira mirundi naye bulona gulonda gwo by election.
My list is more than once.
naye nga wakalonda
Emirundi gyewere esatu.
voted about
Okay. When you arrive at the polling station, are you aware that there is a register of people who are going to vote?
kati bw'otuuka we balondera okimanyi nti waliwo register ekitabo nga bawandiika abalonzi okimanyiko nti tubaawo
Weba kigwa ekiri bawandiikamu.
Are you aware that voters are ticked when they are going to vote?
okimanyi nti omulonzi bw'atuuka aba abalonzi batuuka baba tiikinga babateekako tiikinga.
Kiwadiyo nkimanyi bulungi ekyo.
And you confirm there is no such evidence before court?
Kati kakasa eri kooti eno gy'obujulizi obwo obulaga ekyo tebuli wano mu kooti. Obulaga ekyamu
Nsaba kunzira mu kibuuzo ekyo bulungi ekyo kisembeyo.
akugamba nti kakasa eri kooti eno obujulizi obwo tebwaleeteddwa mu kooti bulaga nti bakakasa ekitabo nti mooli era baakutiikinga nti ogenze okulonda.
Kwatako bwe bayinza okumanya naye nze kyemanyi namala okulonda akalulu kange nengenda mu mirimu gyange.
Well, who are those who should be concerned?
Baani abogamba bekikwatako.
Bekikwatako aba EC oba Electoral Commission ndowooza yeyinza okukwasaganya ebyo.
Yes, that is concerned for this side.
But it is you who said you voted.
Naye ate
You came to tell court that you actually voted.
ogambye walonda.
Nalonda
It's not this. I'm obliged, my Lord,
Right, voted.
the last thing, very last. Are you aware if Nalukoola, do you know where Nalukoola was on that day?
Omanyi Nalukoola kola olunaku yayitawa.
siyinza menya kuba nayita yamanya bwe nali.
Okay.
Sayinza.
I don't know.
Then could he, you are confirming that, then could he have known the transactions which took place at that parking yard under paragraph 6?
Kakati mu kirayiro kyekyo wandibadde otegeera ekyagenda mu maaso wali
Nalukoola.
Olwampa omutwalo gwange naye sina kati nayinjagalawo ki olwampa omutwalo nga nenonda binalonda.
Do you know if Nalukoola was aware or not?
I couldn't know what happened in the parking yard.
Not him, Nalukoola. Are you aware if Nalukoola was aware about the transactions?
Okimanyi oba Nalukoola yali amanyi ebyagenda mu maaso ebyagenda mu maaso parking yard wali
Siyinza manya kuba Katonda ayinza omanya ebyo.
Not aware.
Emigwanyo gye ndowooza.
My Lord, I ask no further.
My Lord, I have no question. Mr. Chairman.
Just briefly, my lord, that's something that he mentioned as Mr. MC was winding up. Mr. MC asked you whether after the election, after that Zion place, whether you saw Nachove again. Did you see Nachove again after that day of Zion?
Madam Nachove, Sylvia, what do
Nambi mulaba namulabe wandigira ku Uganda Road.
after I saw Madam Nachove at Uganda Road.
What had you gone to do there?
Were you going to flower?
Nali ngenze kufuna kasente. Nali ngenze kufuna kasente.
Objection, my lord.
I had gone to teach the man.
Exactly. Nachove. So I again.
After the election.
Yes.
And you were following.
I'm following up on that one. I'm clarifying that one.
Only that following up is opening up the question which might also open up. The natural issue has been answered.
Why don't you wait?
After the election, you asked him whether he saw natural.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
said he saw that. So he's entitled to ask you to follow up.
We are most obliged.
So I'm asking you, what had you gone to do there?
Were you going to follow which? How was I not sure?
Nali ntwaliddwawo kukola kasente.
I had gone to get some money.
Who had taken you there?
And he had to tell
Mukasa Benitale yali yantutteko.
Kasabin Tale took me there.
You are going to get money from whom and for what?
Wali agenze ani yali agenda okuwa ssente era nga zaaki.
Yangamba tugende eri bakama be bape ku ssente tuveemu.
He told me to go to his bosses to give me some money so that I can pull out.
What do you mean pull out? Pull out of what?
Kivaamu otegeeza ki?
Ndowooza mwasabibwa musango ne mugubaawa ne bajja nga bannoonya bataddeko embeera. Najja n'angamba tugende bakuwe ssente oveemu godduka ogende otereme kusangawo. Era kye nakola.
After serving me with documents, tell me money so that I can
Did you get the money?
pull out and that's what I did.
Kyamubanja yapaako ntono.
Did you get the money?
The cent was fun.
Nafunako naye mubanjayo balansi wange.
Some, but I am still demanding some money.
You got it from
Mukasa Benitale yazimpa.
Is there anybody else in this courtroom that was there with you?
Leading, my lord.
waliwo omuntu yenna ali mu kkooti.
I have not identified any person. I'm saying in this case.
Yes.
Is there anybody else in this room that you found there that day with the natural?
Waliwo ku bantu abali wano mu kkooti b'osobola okusongako nti yaliwo ne awo nga
With the natural.
Nachove
Bangi balinga bataano naye.
yameneka pia
Can you point at court for a court who else was there?
tuyinza okusongera kkooti abaaliwo afudde.
Ate be basaagadde basongako.
I don't want to point out.
I'm the one who's
Era
asking.
saagadde basongako.
I am the one who was
I
asking.
feel I don't want to point out.
You stand up and show court who
agamba
was
ye
there.
yakisaba bweyimirira oveeko bw'osonga mu yaliwo
Totalawulu. Oyo omukolo mutotalawulu awo.
ani
Oyo omukolo.
Who else?
Abalala sibajjukira bulungi. Naye bwe mujjukira ne kuba yekala ye. Osobola kumbulako.
I can remember him because of his color.
My lord,
I can't forget him.
my lord, that's already their exam.
Chairman, after we are done
My Lord, from the documents, the witnesses were asked to produce. One more is left. This is to Subira Sebalu. My Lord, Subira Sebalu is unable to be in court even today. My prayer is that my prayer, my Lord, is that his affidavit, which is already admitted on record, be given whatever weight that the court may, because it's already admitted and it's on record. And then, my Lord, that will be the end of the witnesses that they requested us to present. I'm obliged, my Lord.
So you are able to make it.
Much obliged. Yes.
I think he's done with his witnesses. The other witnesses from the court report. The other witnesses.
Although would have preferred to have Mwangwe, was just
Yeah, you want to leave now? You can call it.
so you give us
My Lord, I don't want to say my friends unfair, and they are trying to lead the court into that unfairness. Yesterday when they were opening, they said they had an order in which they wanted the witnesses, and it was their choice that I should bring whoever they asked.
Okay.
It is not their choice to tell me who to start with. I want to start with an alcohol.
It is him you ask the person. You want Mr.
An alcohol.
The owner of the- yeah.
First.
Omulabi atulaba Nalukoola Elias yaddako mu Kaguli mbasaba tusharinge live. Honorable Nalukoola Elias gwe bagenda okuddako okubuuza
is it an objection?
He said they want to choose the order. Yes. He doesn't like we chose yesterday. So I'm asking you what this one and the other one for the same story. So you have chosen to start with the first one.
Live yange mpulira nti teninyasenyiga okuddako ebirowoozo omutima gunkuba. Honorable Nalukoola Elias yaddako okubuuzibwa ebibuuzo era oyo
Counsel Nalukoola, Honorable.
One second.
And take oath.
I, Loimbazi Elias Nalukoola, do hereby affirm that the evidence I'm about to give touching the case before court shall be the truth, nothing but the truth.
Just a few questions. This is the letter of record. They are not questions. Just guiding. Mr. Nalukoola, you are the first respondent. And you have signed that to affirm that done it. You have it.
Thank you.
You need to speak up.
Yes, I do.
What's the date?
My Lord, it is dated 23rd April 2025.
That is
Yes, this is my signature.
that affidavit is deemed read. So you will be subjected to
Good morning, my brother. Wa alaikum salam.
Now, Mr. Nalukoola, I want us to cooperate so we don't waste too much time.
Much obliged, my
Answer
Lord.
my questions directly. You don't think about them too much. I'm not going to trick you. Okay, just answer my questions the way they are, and we don't take too much time. I don't want to spend the whole day with you. Mr. Nalukoola, are you familiar with the answer to the petition? Your answer. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I am. It is my answer.
Are you also familiar with the affidavit in support of that answer?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Mbaba has asked you and you confirmed. Did you sign both the answer and the affidavit in support? Yourself. You can check the answer. Are you the one who signed it? Then the affidavit, are you the one who signed it?
My Lord, I'm the one who signed both the answer and the affidavit.
Did you read through them before you signed it?
Yes, I did.
We have an answer that has been projected there that you filed on Equilis. We also have one here, I don't think it's the same copy you have there, that you served on us. That's the one you filed on Equilis. We also have one that you served on us on the 25th of April. don't know if it's the same copy you have. Mr. Mizaki. Can you please take it? For purposes of this cross-examination, we shall refer to both of them as we go. This one you have there and that. But let us start with that. The one on it. You go down to the attachments. The attachments on that affidavit itself. Right. Mr. Nalukoola, what is that?
That is part of the parking list which was issued by the Electoral Commission.
So it is not your document. It is the document of the Electoral Commission.
Yes, it was issued by Electoral Commission, and I instructed my lawyers to get certified copies of the same from the Electoral Commission.
Do you have a letter from your lawyers with you there?
I don't have it with me here, but I believe it can be availed when court permits so.
You move down, slightly bit down. What is that stamp, Mr. Nalukoola? That stamp there. What is it?
That is a stamp by Commissioner for All, certifying that this is the attachment on the affidavit.
Can you read for me the first sentence on that seal?
This is the annexure marked A,
Go ahead, the next one.
referred to in the affidavit. Nalukoola Luyimbazi.
Can you show us, if you can take him through that affidavit from top, as we go down where it ends, the affidavit, if you could go back up. Can you show us where annexure A is in that affidavit? We can go paragraph by paragraph as he shows us the affidavit. From there, just go down paragraph by paragraph, and he shows us where annexure A is.
That is a technicality which can be answered by my lawyer.
Mr. Nalukoola, I asked you to identify for me in the affidavit where you refer to annexure A in that affidavit of yours. Look through the paragraph and tell me this paragraph refers to annexure A. Have you seen it?
Not yet.
Let's go back to the second document. Down, the second attachment. No, down. The next one. Now, Mr. Nalukoola, I want you to look at that document. That's also a party list. That's the heading. Let's go page by page of that document, and I'll ask you at the end. Okay, my question, I just want you to look at each page of that document. Then we go, I'll ask you at the end. Are you looking at the other one, Mr. Nalukoola? The one page by page. Go down. Go down.
My Lord, I have challenges.
Okay, you can use the hand. Just flip through the document page by page. Then I ask you the question I want to ask you. You're done? You're done with the document? So
I've looked at
yeah,
it.
that's what I do today. Whose document is that? Where did you get it from?
From Electoral Commission.
Is that document certified? From looking at it, is it certified?
It is not certified.
Is it still part of an extra A or it's a different one? The one we referred to, is it still part of it or it's a different document? Did that document, at what point did it become an answer to the petition? According to you. We gave you a petition, you read it, you prepared something, now we have an answer. At what point did that document that you have there called an answer become an answer to the petition? Mind you, by the way, Mr. Nalukoola, in paragraph 1 of your affidavit, you said you are an advocate of the High Court. So some of these things should be really basic.
But my lord, now I'm not an advocate.
My lord, you object to that line of question. Is you're not cross-examining an advocate. You're cross-examining Honorable Nalukoola. My lord is cross-examining Honorable Nalukoola as candidate to run the election.
Well, I'll refer to this affidavit, but we can proceed. At what point did your answer become an answer to the petition?
My lord, that is a technical question. I'm here to be cross-examined in respect of the evidence. The content of my affidavit. Show me the paragraph, which is the basis of your cross-examination.
When is that answer dated?
It's dated 23rd April.
Is it your answer?
Yes, it is.
Do you know when it was filed?
My lawyer has filed.
The Lord Ekmis will show the court when it was. Let's go back to that answer.
On the affidavit.
No, answer first. Is it dated? And therefore the date.
The answer is dated 23rd April 2025.
Who dated?
It was dated by me while signing.
Let's go then to the affidavit. Is it also dated?
Yes, it is.
Same date?
Yes.
By the same person, you?
Yes.
Just flip through the next pages. There are affidavits attached to that answer. Other affidavits attached to that answer. from the one of Rubongwe. Are you there?
Yes.
Flip the last page. That's the last page. That one don't you have left. I want to ask you questions here. When is it dated? You have left the Rubongwe.
It is 22nd April 2025.
Continue to the next affidavit. Ben Kasantare. When is it dated?
Second April 2025.
The next one of Sylvia Nachove. When is it dated? One of Sylvia Nachove. When is it dated? It is not that far. It just follows that of Ben Mukas.
My Lord, I have a prayer to make. For ease of reference, may we number these pages?
Yeah, those are simple. So we'll run through the main questions. Just after Ben Mukasa, there is an afterthought. They also tell us the date.
Yes, I've seen
The date on that affidavit.
22nd April 2025.
Continue. The one of Maumbe Jojo William. The next one. Please tell what the date.
22nd April 2025.
Continue to the next one of Nathan Mwanguzi.
The 22nd April 2025.
Continue. Bilige Musa.
Second April 2025.
Damba Kezekia, the last one in that volume you have. When is it dated?
22nd April 2025.
Mr. Nalukoola, confirm the court, therefore, that all of those affidavits predated your answer. They are on 22nd, your answer is on 23rd. Please confirm to the court, therefore, that all of those affidavits we have been referring predated your answer.
It is true.
Let's go back then to your affidavit. Lord, I said I'll make my prayers later. The end of it. My Lord, for the next part of the cross-examination, I'm going to be around paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9 there. About these percentages and whatever. From paragraph 6 to 9, that's where I'm going to be cross-examining for the next minutes. Paragraph 6, Mr. Nalukoola, are you there? You have David?
Yes, I'm there.
I'd like us to begin with a common agreement from your paragraph 6 that with regard to the 14 polling stations, there were no results tallied by the EC. Just as you say in paragraph 6.
Yes.
Again, from your affidavit, you agree with me that the total number of registered voters in those polling stations was 16,640, as we did state in your affidavit.
You have said.
In your paragraph 6E, you mention what you got and what the petitioner got. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see you have a calculator there. Can you tell me the difference between what you got and what you got?
I have subtracted 17,939. It's 9,058 minus 17,939 to get 8,881.
Thank you. So that number that you have gotten there, and the number we have agreed upon of the registered voters in the 14 polling stations, which one is greater?
The one in respect of the 14 polling stations.
Now that we have agreed that there were no results from the 14 polling stations tallied by the DCC, do you know what you got in those 14 polling stations?
I don't know what I got from those 14 polling stations.
Do you know what Nambi or any other candidate got from those polling stations?
So yes, 0 results. That's what they got.
Okay. We got 0 from those polling stations, even as people voted at those polling stations.
Kind of repeat the question.
I'm saying we see 0 in the tally sheet, even as people voted at those 14 polling stations. Let me rephrase it. You don't have to think about it. People voted at those 14 polling stations. Is that correct?
I received the 0 results. I don't know.
Did you have agents at all the 197 polling stations in the constituency?
Yes, I had.
At these 14 polling stations, did they tell you that the election did not take place? What did they tell you? Elections didn't take place?
I got results from Electoral Commission.
I'm asking about your agents at the 14 polling stations, which you say you had. When they came back to report to you, did they tell you that the election did not take place at those 14 polling stations?
It took place.
In this election, Mr. Nalukoola, there are many polling stations that you won. Is that correct?
Yes. And indeed, I got majority.
But there are also those ones that you did not win. Polling stations. You won some, and others you did not win.
Then I was reaching, but we still won.
Can you answer my question, Mr. Nalukoola? My question to you is, my question to you, Mr. Nalukoola, there are polling stations in this election, many, majority, whatever. There are those that you won. Is that correct?
Yes.
And there are those that you did not win. Is that correct?
Yes, as per the results.
Yeah, well, of course, that's what we look at. You open the petition and we go to the tally sheet. I know it's at page 22 of the petition.
I'm at page 22.
Page 22. You count row number 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth row from top.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That polling station is called Excel Primary School A to KH. You see it? One, 2, 3, the fourth row. The polling station is called Excel Primary School A to KH. You have seen Mr. Nalukoola? Excel Primary School, Kawempe Division, Excel Primary School, A to KH. It's not automatic. That when a candidate wins at polling station A, they also automatically win at polling station B. That's what I'm asking. Just like I've shown you. It's about automation, Mr. Nalukoola. Don't think too much here. That's what.
But again, it is not automatic that your client will win.
Mr. Nalukoola, you are setting your own question. You know.
Yes, it is not automatic.
You know, lawyer witnesses tend to wiseacre a lot. But just answer my questions.
My Lord, is it okay for my brother to use that kind of language against me?
I will do it, my Lord. So, Mr. Nalukoola, for you, I will do it, by the way.
Much obliged, my Lord.
So, Mr. Nalukoola, for you to know that you have won at a particular polling station, you must have a result.
Yes, depending on the circumstances.
Is there any other way you can know if you won if you don't have a result? Is there any other way you can know if you don't have a result? And my question is...
No, you must have results.
So this paragraph 6F, we don't have results. This paragraph 6F. Where you say, you don't have results, but you say you would have won. And your majority would have increased. But we don't have results from those polling stations. That's guesswork, Mr. Nalukoola. Because we have already agreed we don't have results. And for you to know whether you would have won, we have agreed you must have a result. So this paragraph 6F, where you say you would have won, okay, is guesswork. Because you don't have a result, and we have agreed you need a result.
Yes, you need the results.
Mr. Msisi, help me take back my friend the time sheet. Page 22, my lord.
Data nagenda kuggwako kati abali mu nnimiro Nalukoola mumpe ku
Mr. Nalukoola, there is the last column.
agenda kuggwako
That last column.
osobola oteekako data
No, just
tuba mu
classify it to the column. At next 3 minutes.
0708
Column, not row.
43
Yeah.
53
It gives you
64
the total
agenda
votes.
kuggwako jjukira
Does it?
mutadde ku board youtube ne ku Facebook
If you read up, it tells you total votes.
mumpe ku
Is that correct?
Yes.
ndi 0708
Below the total votes, there is a percentage for each polling station. Do you see?
Yes.
43
That percentage reflects the voter turnout at each polling station. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Musa, let's go back to where we were. Third row, fourth row, fifth row. Or before you even go there, Mr. Nalukoola, just by looking at that column, that column, first page, second page, third page, is the voter turnout the same throughout all polling stations?
No.
Let us demonstrate to the judge there will be some voter turnout. That fourth row that we started with the other time. What was the voter turnout at that polling station? The one we started with. Excel Primary School, A to KH. At the first page. Fourth row from up.
54.
Okay. The next one.
data agenda kuggwako
51.
Let's go down, Mr. Musi. The fourth row from down where we were. What is the voter turnout?
43%.
Next page. Next page where we were again, this time say I think we must have highlighted. Let's stand in this compound.
54.
Again, this time sit down, let's stand the compound and 27. What a turnout.
44.
We continue to page 26, where we were from top. In the primary school, what a turnout.
87.
Let's continue the next page. Again, down. The police stations we referred to. There's one methyl and NAC. What is the voter turnout? And that one which we talked about again, methyl NAN to NZ.
50.
So
On and on.
no. We can, there are so many examples. Clearly, if you look at the turn is the same. So this 14.4 that you talk about in 6D of your affidavit, paragraph 6D of you talk about 14.4 something. That percentage you talk about there is not the voter turnout at each of these 197 polling stations.
Yes, but I was talking about general.
And my question was also different. I'm asking you at the 197, we do not see 14 throughout the week.
Yes.
We have also seen from the polling stations I have demonstrated to you that some returned as high as 80%. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, it is therefore guesswork. If somebody says that even on the 16,640 voters, whose choice we don't know how they voted, and we agreed earlier, it is guesswork from somebody to say that 14% would have turned up.
No.
Why? Why is it not guesswork? When I've shown you that there are polling stations standing 50, 70, 80, 30, 40, where do you get it? That in the 16,000, the 14 polling stations, okay, where we got no results, where do you get it? That the voter turnout would have been 14.
The percentage was computed by the second respondent. Generally,
Did the second respondent tell you that for those 14 polling stations, only 14 would have turned up? And you show me where they told you that.
they did show me.
So, back to my question, it is guesswork for anyone to say, that includes you and me, and anybody here in this court, for somebody to say that for those 14 polling stations, only 14% would have turned up, because the turn-up was not common throughout all polling stations. It would be guesswork, would it?
The general percentage.
I'm asking Mr. Nalukoola.
The word guesswork is what is disturbing me.
Okay, it would be a suggestion. Let me tone it down.
Okay.
It would be a suggestion, it would be a theory, that even on the 16,440, only 14 would have turned up.
Yes.
Let me start with paragraph 6F. I'm going to ask you to take us through some words that you use in this affidavit of yours. 6F uses the word trajectory. Is that what it uses? Owing to the above trajectory. Is that what you said, Mr. Nalukoola?
Thank you, Jeff.
6 steps.
Yes.
We go down to 8, paragraph 8. You say results from the 14 impugned polling stations going by the voting trend and pattern. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Now, in fact, that paragraph 8, before I leave it, you say you believe. Is that so?
Yes.
If you want to shake your head in the judgment, the record will
Yes.
speak your hands. So you are you're looking at a trajectory, a pattern, a trend, belief. That's what you say. My question, Mr. Nalukoola, is now that you do not have results from the 14 polling stations, is that not theorizing, patterning, suggesting, probating, from the words you use in your account? You're theorizing.
No.
Do you have results?
No, qualitative.
Mr. Nalukoola, do you have results?
No, I don't have.
I have referred you to the words you're using in your statement. From your knowledge of the English language, what is that? Is that a theory? Is that a suggestion? A trajectory? A pattern? A belief? That's where you're oscillating. So you're theorizing about this 14 polling station, the results of the 14 polling stations.
It's true we don't have those results.
Mr. Nalukoola, election results are not ascertained on the basis of theories. Is that correct?
Yes.
Election results are not ascertained on the basis of trajectories and patterns. Is that correct?
Yes.
We also don't ascertain results of elections from patterns and trends.
No.
We ascertain election results from numbers, certainty of numbers. Is that correct?
Yes.
And me and you, and the court and the EC, as regards the 14 polling stations, we don't have those numbers.
Yes.
And I would be correct to say, sir, that neither you, nor me, nor the EC, nor the court knows who won in those 14 polling stations. No one knows.
Yes.
There's something interesting that you said at the end of paragraph 8. You go there. Paragraph 8 of your affidavit. Something interesting that you say there towards the end of that paragraph. Let me just read the whole paragraph so you can understand the context of where I'm going to pass it. Just read the whole paragraph.
All right.
Since you understand the context.
Paragraph 8. Further, whether or not the results from the impugned 14 polling stations are included, going by the voting trend and patterns in the impugned by-election, I verily believe I would still be the winning candidate, insofar as the winning margin would not be affected substantially, even if the petitioner won in the majority of the impugned polling stations.
That is what I want. Even if you say it somewhere what she got, you add 12,000. You know what she got from your affidavit? It's 9058.
That would be over 20,000.
No, you just add and give us a number. On what she got, add 12,000. Let me get a good number of this one. $9058. Yeah, the balance formula. Let me get it. Let me do a bit of guesswork as well. 9058. what she got. You add 12,000 votes.
That is 21,058.
On what you got, 17,939. You add 3,000 votes. Because you are saying, even if she had won in the majority, and from the tally sheet I showed you, whenever she won, she beat you very badly. that's why I'm giving her 12,000, I'm giving you 3,000. So what you got, add 3,000.
That would be 20,939.
Would you win?
No, I wouldn't win.
Paragraph 9, Mr. Nalukoola.
Thank God we are just...
I am also happy you are using the word assuming, refer to your lawyer's formula.
It is you now assuming.
We are all assumers. Okay, let's go to paragraph 9, Mr. Nalukoola. Just get back to paragraph 9 of your affidavit.
Right there, my lord.
We just confirmed a while ago that you had the 197, at all the 197 polling stations, you had agents.
Yes.
And we just confirmed as well that from you again, that none of those agents told you that elections did not take place in the 14 polling stations.
Yes.
You also don't say anywhere in that affidavit of yours that elections did not take place in those 14 polling stations.
Yes.
But when you look at the tally sheet from the EC, those 14 polling stations have 0-0.
Yes.
It means that those people who voted, just to confirm, their results were not typed.
Yes.
So if people's results, if people voted and their results were not typed, were they disenfranchised? My Lord, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I would have asked Mr. Nalukoola to read the paragraph, but he says, he refers to disenfranchisement. So I'm taking you there. I don't want to waste time by asking you to read paragraphs. My question is, you say in your paragraph 9, if I must remind you, people voted, no one was disenfranchised. That's what you say. No one was disenfranchised. I'm telling you, we have confirmed at the polling stations, 14 of them, people voted. We have confirmed from the tally sheet that there are no results there. So I am asking you, if people voted and their results were not tallied, were they disenfranchised?
Yes. But
that's enough.
That's a circumstance.
That's enough, Mr. Nalukoola. I'll take you there, by the way. We still have a long way to go. I will take you to the circumstances if you want.
They voted, but their results were not considered.
We move to the next paragraph, sir. 10.
I'm right there, my lord.
Mr. Nalukoola, are you a registered voter at Bogo Primary School, JAT to MAA polling station?
No.
Do you vote from any of the polling stations at that program?
No.
Do you also vote from any polling station in Counsel Angola?
No.
Where do you vote from?
I vote from Kawempe Church of Uganda, commonly known as Chirokore.
I know Chirokore. So Chirokore is there. That church, I know the church of Uganda you're talking about. It's quite a distance from there to Counsel Angola.
Yes.
It's a bit of distance, about 3 kilometers.
Yes.
That church you're talking about, to the playground, there's also a bit of distance, about 1 kilometer.
Yes.
What time did you vote?
I got there at around 11 a.m.
And what did you do after voting? Before and after voting? What were you doing before and after voting?
I was within.
Your people moving around the constituency.
I was in my car. I was moving
around.
Yes.
And they don't permit you, Mr. Nalukoola, to move around. And actually, the law allows you to move around even in places where you don't vote from. You're a candidate. The law doesn't stop you, does it?
It doesn't stop me. I have my freedom of movement.
That's okay. Paragraph 3 of your affidavit. Let's first go back a bit there, briefly. You say you were sponsored as the candidate by the NUP.
Yes, I was the flag bearer of NUP.
Do you know NUP's official political symbol? I think about the political symbol.
I know the symbol.
What is the symbol?
It's an umbrella.
In this election, on that ballot paper when you went to vote, and you looked at your face, only you had an umbrella beside you. Only you.
Yes.
In fact, Mr. Nalukoola, that umbrella was just beside your photo. The way the ballot paper is arranged, it's a face here, it's a political symbol, a name,
Yes.
and the box where to keep.
Yes.
And in this election, no other candidate had an umbrella as a political symbol.
Yes.
You owned it.
Yes.
In fact, Mr. Nalukoola, if somebody ticked the umbrella, not your face, but if somebody ticked the umbrella, the ballot, the vote would be valid.
Yes.
So in this election, Mr. Nalukoola, if somebody say, vote for the umbrella, who would they be referring to? Aganaga. Somebody says, you, Chibula, vote for the umbrella. They were referring to you. So you are the one part of the umbrella in this election.
Yes, that was my symbol.
What is your political party slogan? Political slogan?
People power, our power.
Can you hear me, Mr. Nalukoola, and translate it to Uganda? What does it mean in Uganda?
Fantastic.
People power, our power. What does it mean in Uganda?
People power, our power.
Hey, in Uganda, what does it mean?
Amanyi g'abantu, gemanyi gaffe.
Hey, very good.
And it is true.
So, Mr. Nalukoola, when your party deployed, rather sponsored you, it also deployed officials to help you. As a political party, you need to go at it alone. This NUP, when they sponsored you, they deployed Musisi, they deployed Nwongo. Yeah, that's it. Guess what? The party deployed officials to help you with the campaign and the day of the election.
Not aware.
Let's go there to Mr. Bongo. Just read for us.
But I'm not Mr.
No, you're
Rubongo.
just not asking you questions. You just read it for the point.
And it is cross-examination
Yes.
against me.
No.
Not against me.
I am not
Mr.
asking.
Rubongo.
I'm not asking you questions. I'm simply asking you to read for us those paragraphs.
My Lord, I'm objecting.
Yeah.
My Lord, Counsel is trying to be ingenious in smuggling in
evidence of the one Lubongoya, whom he did not even request to cross-examine. And it is Lubongoya's evidence, not the witness before court's evidence. And it will be driving this witness into a very different trajectory. So we pray that he restricts to, if he needs Lubongoya, he can always seek for leave, and we argue about whether he should come.
The objection is strange. It's really strange for two reasons. Number one, the court chose for us who to cross-examine. Number two, I am not asking the witness questions in Lubongoya's affidavit. I'm only asking him to read, just as can read any document. Number three, that affidavit I'm referring to is in support of his answer, and I'm merely asking him to read, just English, read and get out of the affidavit. My question I asked was not in the affidavit. I'm only asking him, just read that English and go away. Just as he pointed out the dates on those affidavits, I'm only asking him to read the English and we go away.
Mr. Ruganda, these affidavits were already admitted.
My Lord,
They
and what is good for the goose
And that's
is
what we
good for the gander.
Yeah.
We had the petitioner here, and when we were trying to ask her to go to affidavits, we were reminded by both counsel and court that we don't go there, because those witnesses will come. If it's about reading it, counsel can read it for himself and submit on it. And you don't smuggle evidence like that.
I don't know why Mr. Nalukoola is scared of an affidavit in support of his case, but we'll get there. Mr. Nalukoola, that affidavit is in support of your answer.
Yes, it is.
10C. 10C. Let's carry on. See, I said I don't want to waste too much time with you, Mr. Nalukoola.
I have a lot to do.
Exactly. 10C. That 10C that you see there is responding to paragraph 16.3 and 16.4 of the petitioner's affidavit. So that's what you say there.
Yes.
Without even going to the petition, but you can cross-check if you like. Paragraph 16.4 of the petition refers to a man called Nambi, but you can cross-check if you like. 16.4 in the petition.
What are you referring to, Mr. Kare?
I'm referring, yes, the petition 16.4 of the petition. I just want him to cross-check. His affidavit is in answer to paragraph 16.4 of the petition. So I just wanted him to cross-check. Yeah? There is a man we are referring to called Nambi Ezekiel.
16.4.
Yes, yes, we refer to a man there called Nambi Ezekiel.
Yes.
Then when we come to 10C of your affidavit, you are saying in further and specific reply, paragraph 16.3 and 16.4, I do not know the same persons. Do you know Nambi Ezekiel?
Yes, I know him as one of my agents, but not.
Do you know
Yes, I do.
Was he your polling agent at that polling station?
Yes, he was.
So it is not correct what you say in this affidavit that you don't know him. Can I read for you again? You say, in further and specific reply, paragraph 3.3, I do not know the same persons. Do you know Nambi Ezekiel?
I know Nambi Ezekiel.
Was he your polling agent at that polling station?
Yes, he was, but he was not my campaign agent. Here you are referring to agent, campaign agent.
No, I refer to a polling agent. I answer the questions I'm asking. My question to you was, do you know Nambi Ezekiel?
I know him.
Was he your polling agent at that polling station?
Yes, he was.
Mr. Nalukoola, who is an agent?
An agent, as regards election, is the representative of the candidate who ensures that on the polling day, the process is done as per the law.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. Is there a difference between a polling agent and a general agent?
Yes, there is.
So these 197 agents, no, I don't know if I want to, at the polling stations, all your agents at these polling stations, the Nalukoola I know really must have ensured that their welfare was taken care of. There will be your agents, their welfare. Maybe transport, maybe food, I don't know. Their welfare. You took care of it.
These are residents of Kawempe North Constituency.
Did you take care of their welfare on election day or not? I'm about to finish with you, Mr. Nalukoola. I told you I will not spend too much time with you. I'm about to finish with you. I've got what I want. Welfare of your polling agents, did you take care of it on election day? You be a responsible candidate, Mr. Nalukoola.
They were volunteers.
So you gave them no lunch, no transport?
My Lord, I have answered the question.
I'll shock you about somebody who did it. As your agent. But as Mr. Uganda quarreled, I'll submit it.
My Lord, I seek protection.
I have protected you, Mr. Uganda. Okay, let's move down. Paragraph 12 of your affidavit. We are about finished, Mr. Nalukoola. So you go and handle your PDF things.
I'm right there, my Lord.
Sorry, my Lord. I am referring paragraph 12. Sorry, my Lord. 12 of the petition, not the 12 of the petition. Of the answer, sorry. Paragraph 12 of the answer. Your answer, as you say.
Yes.
You are somebody who doesn't want to read, but let me read for you. You are scared of reading. The respondent denies in total the contents of paragraph 11 of the petition, and the petitioner shall be thereof. In specific reply thereto, the respondent shall aver and contend that there was no illegal practice and offences directly or indirectly attributable to the first respondent.
Is that paragraph 12?
Of the answer, yes. That's right. Not the answer, the answer itself. So where I had reached, it's okay, all that is fine. My question is about the last ring of that paragraph. Or, then you say, or, any non-compliance with the law by the second respondent that would have affected the overall results of the election in substantial. That's your answer.
Yes.
Do you know what it is answered? You go to the petition and read paragraph 11 for us.
Paragraph 11
of the petition.
Paragraph 11 of the petition. Consequently, your petition contains that in view of the foregoing, the failure by the second respondent to conduct the election in accordance with the provisions of the Parliamentary Elections Act and the conduct of the first respondent and his agents or campaigners in committing the aforesaid illegal practices and offenses, not only affected the results of the election in a substantial manner, but also clearly negated the fabric of a lawful and democratic election and ought to be set aside.
Thank you, Mr. Nalukoola. At least this time you have read. So when you go to your answer, you deny that. And you add in your answer that there is no non-compliance that's attributable to the second respondent. Was there any non-compliance? Because here you said that did not affect the result of the election in a substantial manner. Was there any non-compliance that did not affect the result according to you?
No. There was compliance with the law.
Okay. Was this election, Mr. Nalukoola, conducted in an environment of freedom and fairness?
There were inconsistencies, like at one point I was attacked by Jad.
Okay, so.
But the same could not have. You are the one who was asking the question, let me answer.
It is okay.
But those inconsistencies did not affect the elections in substantial manner, my lord.
So what I'm
And I did not complain, my lord. I'm the one who was affected on the nomination day, but I did not complain, sir.
Let's go ahead, don't worry. You said that I'm asked you if there was environmental freedom and fairness. You said no, there were instances or whatever. Number two, for the 14, you said there's no non-compliance. That you have confirmed. In the 14 polling stations, do you have the other forms?
I don't have them.
Is that non-compliance?
That is part of the.
Is that non-compliance by the EC? People vote, they are not their forms. Is that non-compliance or that's compliance with the law?
Yes, it is.
It is what?
It is non-compliance which did not affect the results in substantial manner.
Do you know what I asked you?
I've answered it.
Do you know what I asked you? In the beginning.
Do
you remember or you don't remember? I said, you say, what exactly you over repeat? Okay, that according to you, the non-compliance did not affect the result of the election in a substantial manner. Then I said, tell me the events of non-compliance, which according to you did not affect the result of the election in substantial manner. So you don't have to repeat. I'm just taking you through some events and elements, and you tell me whether that was non-compliance or compliance with the law. Okay? I'm telling you, at the 14 polling stations, we agreed much earlier that people voted. Okay?
Yes, we agreed.
Do you have DRR forms from those polling stations?
No.
Were results from those polling stations transmitted to the EC?
No.
Do those results appear in the tally sheets?
No.
Are those elements I have stated compliance or non-compliance with the law?
That is non-compliance, but it is minute.
Don't worry.
Is it not affect the result?
Is it compliance or non-compliance?
Non-compliance.
You were at the tally center, Mr. Nalukoola. Were you there?
Yes.
From the 14 polling stations, did the EC receive the envelopes from those 14 polling stations?
No.
Is that compliance or non-compliance?
Non-compliance.
The petitioner was not happy with the way the election was handled. Were you happy? The way the election was handled by the EC. Were you happy? Just tell us your feeling. The petitioner is here quarreling this election, non-compliance. Were you happy?
I'm partially happy.
Where is the other part?
The non-compliance which did not affect the result in substantial
Why
way.
are you shifting your question? My simple question, you're adding so many words. Mr. Nalukoola, substantiality will be determined by the court. It doesn't profit you to repeat it. That's the job of the court. The petitioner is here complaining that this election was mishandled by the EC. Okay? And he's unhappy. I'm asking you, are you happy with the way the EC conducted this election?
I'm happy.
My Lord, having received the statement of feeling from Mr. Nalukoola, I'll stop there with you. But I have two prayers. Mr. Nalukoola, I am done. I have just two prayers. The prayers, my Lord, are about the annexures. The first one is about annexures. I handle those, my Lord. Okay, that's one. But the second one, my Lord, may have a bearing on how we address a certain part of the evidence. Let me maybe put it to you, and my Lord, you guide me again. The second prayer, my Lord, related to the affidavits in support of the answer to the petition that I referred to earlier. But my Lord, the affidavits referred to earlier as the affidavits of Rubongoya, Achove, Maumbe, Mwanguzi, Chibilige, and Damba Kezekia. My Lord, we confirm with the witness that all of those affidavits predated the answer. These are affidavits in support of the answer to the petition. We were able to establish from the record that the answer came after the answer. They are dated 22nd, the answer is dated 23rd, and filed on 24th, as the witness will show you, my Lord. So it means, my Lord, that at the time those affidavits were sworn, if at all they were, at the time they were sworn, there was no answer to support, because it was not there. Clearly, my Lord. I'm obliged.
Yes, my Lord, and I will address the same in submission. We only wanted to highlight that before an answer is made, evidence is gathered, then it follows the answer. And they were all filed on the 24th. So there is no problem.
I don't see why Mr. Uganda is excited, but with the guidance of my Lord, I will handle that in the submissions. I'm obliged.
My Lord, just one question. One. No, no, from us. Cross-examine.
My Lord, I think if you are in the same place, I need to be protected from my senior. One, I would have a right to cross-examine, but that in the areas where the evidence given is adverse. There's no evidence that has been given by the correspondent that is adverse. So I don't take good question.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. My Lord. The witness was cross-examined under paragraph 5 or 9. On disenfranchisement. Honorable Nalukoola, what do you understand by the word disenfranchisement?
To disenfranchise is a deliberate denial of a voter, a registered voter, to vote to participate in the elections. Deliberate.
At the impugned polling stations, the 14, were people deprived of that right to vote?
No, not at all. They were not deprived to vote. And even the petitioner herself does not tell who was behind the complaint, what she refers to as disenfranchisement. She does not tell.
Were they, the last one, were they then disenfranchised?
Not at all.
I'm obliged, no further. Unless as the first respondent has
Nalukoola mugezi tebamusulako obubuzo bwe bubeera Nambi bamubalako olunaku
I beg that you allow me to off record, my lord. Much
omubaka mumuwulidde eyagala Nalukoola walwawo kwegatako si lunaku lulamba musulako naye naali nga nebyaddamu tabinamira oyo apankinga ebintu byaveewo embeera bwetiba eri mu kooti omubaka bamubuuliza just 30 minutes naye Nambi you can't imagine kooti bwetiba eri olunaku olwaliro tukyali mu kooti bali mu kubuuza abajulizi ba Nalukoola ebibuuzo agenda okuddako kansala liita bamuwaayiriza ng'alina bye yawa ssente so naye tugenda muwulira era tuwulire ansasiza kugambe omuntu waba talimba ayogera mazima naye waaba alimba apalapalanya mbeera bwekibiradde Nalukoola amalirizo bulizo bwebibuuzo kasi tugenda kubuuza kugambe omuntu waba talimba tukwetagisa eddakiika ntono nnyo okubanga omaze okugamuanza Nambi bamubuuliza essaawa 10 netwamala 11 nga bali ku Nambi yokka jesimagin naye ono twatandise essaawa 3 twatandikidde ku mulala nekimuvaako essaawa nga 4:30 ne badda ku Nalukoola awedde uli nga talimba mukwano my friend aba ayogera mazima naye naalimba aba apalapalanya so tuli ku kansala reeta bamuwaayiriza ndi yawaayo emitwalo yagaba omutwalo n'emitwalo
once again.
Gamba ndayira mu linnya lya Katonda obujulizi bwengenda okuwa okukwatagana n'omusango guli mu kooti kati ngenda kuwanga bwa mazima mazima meereere nga temuli bulimba.
What's your name?
Amanya Bogwani, Mawujifu.
Nabakooza Rita.
Yes, I'm Nabakooza Rita.
Nabakooza Rita, you provided evidence in this matter.
Nabakooza Rita, we know it is Rita Mumusangu.
Yes, sir, Ekitiibwa Omulamuzi.
Confirm you did.
You do what you call it.
Yes, sir, Ekitiibwa Omulamuzi.
And that you did the same in written form.
Wakiteka mu buwandiiko, obujulizi obwo bwena mu buwandiiko.
Yes, sir, Ekitiibwa